Shalom. This is a Sarban Shirella out of Lions Den Camp, located at Jasper, Florida. First and foremost, I like world praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, and the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call Halam La, Yahweh Bashma Shai, Bashem, Habakak, Kudash Ma'amoth. Also, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and double honors to my elders as well, Ahar Bashirella, peace and blessing 1/3, and citation on for elect. This is gonna be a quick lesson, just going on the rainbow. Um, Going into Genesis chapter 9, uh, being basically a promise that the Lord would never, a covenant that in a promise that the Lord would never destroy this place using the heavens, the Shemims, the waters of the heavens, you know, being poured out onto this world, being flooding this world, and destroying every creature, not a reset basically, which is the first death, So basically, this place is going to be destroyed. Of course, again, uh, that's what's being prophesied on the street corners right now through the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai and the spirit of truth. But it's basically not going to be destroyed by water, unless it's a covenant and it's a promise that they're not going to be destroyed by that. But it's something that's coming that the Lord sent it. That has to be done for us to receive what was basically promised before the foundation of the earth, and it was definitely promised 2,000 years ago. Now we're back here again on this earth, being promised that 2,000 years ago. Yerzazah was, one of those people that heard it, you know. Um, Nonetheless, this place gonna be destroyed, and there's a promise that this place that you can be saved out of this place being the 1/3 remnant of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled birds, and of the 144,000, the elect men out of the nation of Israel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this This is Genesis chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "And with every living creature that is with you." Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start verse 11. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by waters of a flood. Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Like you. And Yahweh said, "This is a token of the covenant which I make between you, me and you, and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, being the rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be forth a token of a covenant of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant, and I will remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh, and the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember that the everlasting covenant between Yahweh and every living creature of all the flesh that is upon the earth." So, man, there is it's a promise that should be remembered, that the ultimate the Lord exists, that the rainbow is there, because the Lord put it there to mark as a covenant for our people, that this place will no longer be destroyed by a flood anymore. You would think that would be proof enough for some people, but people are always seeing a rainbow, But things like the Lord turning back the sun, you know. Esau uses science a lot, and they prove stuff. So the thing is, they accidentally prove the Most High exists by seeing that a day is missing, or a couple of days, a day or something is missing. So that's because the Lord turned back the sun. My bad, not turn back the sun, but held the sun still for our people to win a war, But nonetheless, let's go back on this. It is a sign. I mean, just like the moon and the sun, that's a servant. That's a sign and a servant. The days for the hours of the days, and the days by day, and the moon for the months. Moon months. So that's what the Lord has given to us as servants and as signs to use, and basically as a promise, you know. And this specific one is a promise for this place not being destroyed by water, you know. So I'm going to keep going. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So, man, you honestly, that's the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the sky it's a covenant. It's a promise. You know, this place won't be destroyed again, and know that the Lord did that. The Lord is not going to destroy this place by water anymore, or the creatures of it by water anymore. You know, but for you to believe that, you have to diligently seek the Most High Yahweh by my side. You have to, throughout your life, or just you know, whenever you can, make no turn to get to the Lord. Nonetheless, because I'm gonna read it just one more time. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. So you gotta have faith in the Most High Yahweh by my side. He's gonna come. He's gonna come for you if you diligently seek Him. And he is a rewarder of him. He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So come, man, make no tearing. You know, it's a promise in the sky that you can see. That this place not gonna be flooded again, and that the Lord exists. But there's another sign and promise that this place is gonna be destroyed by His Son. What will ultimately through nuclear missiles, ICBMs, 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. And his son, the begotten son, man, the perfect sacrifice gonna come back. Yahweh Shai, the prince, our king, he gonna come back as our Josiah, man, demon like power, and destroy this place. But that has to happen for this place to be pure and renewed. All right, so this is Revelation chapter 20 verse 14. It says, "In death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." That goes in. Let's say I did a minute in it. Brothers have just going into the hell doctrine. People like to say hell exists, and whatever. But we know that our bodies go back to the earth, and our spirit goes to the Father, and ultimately you return back on this earth like 100 200 years later, and live by your judgment. And people say hell is just like Hades, like the Greek mythology doctrine, and that's what they believe. But the scripture, Revelation 20 and 14, and death and hell were cast into a lake of fire. So how can something that's in another dimension or whatever be cast into a lake of fire? The word hell to mean low condition. This is the second death. So this is the second death. Was the first death? What was a reset that the Lord sent? It was the heavens opening up them waters, them the flood ultimately. It says, whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into a lake of fire. So come, man, that's what this place is coming to. It's not gonna be flooded, but it will be on fire nonetheless, because the second death. This place has been reset. It has to be reset again, man. The Lord's doing it, man. It has to be done. He's putting in the king's heart to restore this place, as well as he's gonna Yahweh Shai is fiery on the sea right now, looking at our people, go off, and ready for this place to be destroyed as well, man. And just like us, man, we ready for this place to be destroyed, man. The time has come. We're in the beginning of the end. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. It says, having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of Yahweh. So come, man, knowing all this, knowing about the promises, knowing that this place not going to be destroyed by a flood again, knowing this place is going to be, has to be revisited by our King, Yahweh Shai, and hit with 200 million ICBMs, knowing, what's going to befall this place, America, Babylon, especially Babylon, Rome being incarnated. What manner of person should you be in? You should be trying to find the Most High Yahweh by my side with spirit and truth, You know, and only deal with him, only deal with learned men through him. You know, um, having therefore these promises. You know, his dearly beloved, they're gonna try to cleanse themselves from filthiness of this world, man, and follow the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai. Nonetheless, you know, that's the whole duty, man. That's why that bowl is in the sky right now. It's a promise, you know. And for them that honestly love Yahweh Shema Shai, he's gonna give everything he needs to give to you because of that same reason, man. It's a promise, you know. So diligently seek the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai, and know that it's a promise that he has to fulfill. He not gonna lie. So, kind man. But that was a little lesson just going on the rainbow. You ever decided to F on a little lesson with that? I'll say shalom.